Hello. It is midnight. Well, actually, it is 12:05 a.m. And we are just waiting for the trailer. I don't know if it's a trailer or if it's not a whole Nintendo Direct, but like a mini Nintendo Direct, like where they are actually gonna talk about what it is, and it's not just like a trailer that's just like gameplay footage with like text from the game and like text over the screen. But yeah, I know that it's still a while out, but I wanted to I wanted to make sure, because if I had made it that I was gonna go live later, I probably would have fallen asleep. So I was like, I can stay up until midnight pretty easily, and then I will go live from there. So yeah, I'm just using the stream starting soon from Legends EA as my thing for the trailer. So if anyone wants to watch my reaction to the trailer as a VOD and they don't want to hear about this part, they can just skip to where they see the trailer pop up. Let's see. Thoughts about what's gonna be in this trailer. Like I said, I don't know what kind of information they're going to be giving out. I'm assuming it's some sort of trailer. Like, there's no way that they put out a whole tweet about it and then they're just gonna like make another tweet about it. Like, surely it'll be an actual video footage gameplay trailer with more reveals in it. I'm assuming it'll have the megas. I know who's getting new megas because I've seen the leaks. I don't know who's getting new megas in this trailer, but I know some of the new megas. I won't spoil who for anyone who's listening who doesn't know. I have talked about it in my Legends ZA playthrough though. I hope that they show some of the megas that I want to talk about, specifically the ones I want to use on my DLC team, which are the Pokemon that I've been hunting for as shinies. I'm only missing one right now. I found everyone else on my DLC team except one Pokemon. I would say it's probably the hardest Pokemon to hunt in the entire game. It only appears in 2 areas as spawns, like within wild zones. And you can do AFK bench resets, but it's not good. There's like, and in both places that this Pokemon appears, it shares a spawn pool with at least one other Pokemon. So, you know, when you go into the area, even if you're doing area resets by flying over and over, when you go into the area, this Pokemon may not appear. It may just be other Pokemon that spawn. And I have had multiple shinies of the other Pokemon that spawn and not the one I'm hunting for. So yeah, and I've hunted a lot. I currently have 199 shinies. I failed a fletchling today. Because there's a fletchling that spawns outside an area that I'm hunting in, and I went to catch it and I got too close and it flew away. But it's fine because I literally have like 20 something fletchling already. So, you know, I did fail a fletchling, but I have caught 199 shinies in the game. A lot of them are from AFK stairs, but I have other ones. Like, they aren't the only ones I've done. I've done a lot of bench resets. I've done a lot of just normal hunting, like going into an area and then flying out of the area hunting. I've got quite the number of different Pokemon. in terms of variety, I would say. I've hunted all the Carlos starters. I hunted all of them. So... Well, actually, I didn't hunt Froakie. I got a Froakie by accident. I was hunting Phalanx, which I did end up getting. But yeah, so I hunted the 3 Carlos starters so I could see their megas. I got the Delphoxite today, and shiny Mega Delphox looks very cool. Very cool, I might say. But yeah, I have a lot of like complete lines of shinies in the game, just from doing like bench resets and just getting that same Pokemon over and over and then evolving it. I am missing 1 shiny from my playthrough team. So my playthrough team, if you've watched my Let's Play, it was supposed to have a shiny Sylveon on it, but Eevee was taking way too long to hunt. I did eventually get it, but I think it was after I got the shiny charm. I'm pretty sure it was after I got the shiny charm. It may have been before. Honestly, that game, even though that game just came out, I've almost logged 300 hours into it. Everything about it is a blur, and that's also why I wanted to record it, because I was like, I am not going to remember any of this when I'm done with it. I literally rewatched my reaction to the ending of the game the other day, because I was like, did I actually cry? And I did. I did cry at the end of the game. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my team for my playthrough was supposed to have Sylveon on it, but it didn't. So I ended up just putting a shiny Litleo I had on the team that evolved into a Pyroar, because my Pyroar got a new Mega Evolution, so I wanted to see what it looked like as a shiny. But the actual team was supposed to be Sylveon, Mawile, Meganium, Heracross, Dragonite, and Lopunny. And out of those 6 Pokemon, the only shiny I'm missing right now is Heracross, and that's because Heracross is in an area that does not have any benches, so I have not been able to AFK hunt it, like while I'm at work and stuff. And I just haven't gotten around to it because I want to make sure I finish the DLC team first before I do the main team. It's just that every other Pokemon happens to be in an area that I was hunting in for something else, and I was able to get the shiny for it. So I was able to get the shiny for Chikorita while hunting something from my DLC team. I was able to get Mawile when I was hunting for Fennekin, because there's a Mawile that appears on a roof, that spawns on a roof near where you can do a bench reset that will respawn the Fennekin, and I had to hunt Fennekin twice because the first one I found ran away because I was being bombarded by Noivern, and even though I was standing behind a building, my Sylveon went around the building and it scared the Fennekin off. So by the time I got rid of the Noivern and the Noibat that were attacking me, it wasn't there. But the second one I found was an alpha, so I'm okay. But yeah, so Mawile I got from Fennekin. Chikorita I got for something on my DLC team. Lopunny also Fennekin, because there's an alpha Lopunny that spawns in the same biome as Fennekin, so I got it from that. I actually have like 3 or 4 of that Lopunny, shiny alpha Lopunny. And Dratini I got while doing someone else who's on my DLC team as well. I got it before I got that team member, but I was also hunting for it, which is why I picked that spot in particular, because 2 of the spawns that I could do bench resets in that spot were for that particular Pokemon. Those 2 particular Pokemon, I should say. So I picked that spot specifically, and then I was able to get both of them. So I'm only missing Heracross. And then, like I said, the DLC team, I've currently got everyone except the last member, who is the hardest to hunt. I'm having an awful time. Not an awful time. I'm getting a bunch of really cool shinies, especially a bunch of shinies that I didn't have before. But like, I just wish I had the shiny that I wanted. I did play a little bit today. I went and got my hair done. I got it dyed green. It's not fully green. I'm blonde. I bleach my hair blonde. So my hair is bleach blonde, and then I get color put through it. And today I chose green because I wanted it to be for. I was gonna get my hair done, and I actually did have my hair done blonde and red before Legends ZA, and I was going to, because I was testing out how the color would look, and I liked the way the color looked with the specific red bleach that we were using. So I wanted to clear the color out of my hair by bleaching it back to blonde, and then re-put the color in the next time I went, so that it would be the same ombre as Urbane and Tawny, and then I was going to do Urbane cosplay and go to like a midnight release for the game. Obviously that didn't work out because I decided to stream it instead, which means I had to be in my house at 11:30 when the game came out so I could play it and not be at the midnight release. And also I didn't want to get a physical copy, because with the physical copy, well, actually, I'm pretty sure with the physical copy, you can get the Switch 1 physical copy and then get the download pack. But I ended up buying it. I got it really cheap because I used a Nintendo Switch Online voucher, and then I bought the upgrade pack. And the cost of the Nintendo Switch Online voucher copy of the game, like dividing the cost of the voucher in half, because it comes with 2 vouchers. Dividing that cost of the vouchers in half, and then adding on the DLC, the Switch 2 upgrade pack for the Legends ZA, ended up being less than if I had bought Legends ZA physically on Switch 1. And now I can play it on my Switch 1 and my Switch 2, which is good because my Switch 1 has I have Joy-Cons, I have special Joy-Cons for my Switch 1 that have turbo on them, which is how I've been able to do AFK hunting. But yeah, so I was going to do Urbane Tawny blonde to like strawberry pink red ombre. That didn't work out because I had to take the color out of my hair for a family event where my family did not want me to have color in my hair. Being blonde was fine, they just didn't want me to have a color. But because I went today, and today was the release of The Legend of Zelda, I keep calling it The Legend of Zelda, but that's not actually the name of the game. It's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So, you know, re-bleached my head, and then we put it's called Mermaid Sea, I think is the color. Like a seafoam green, like an Ariel's tail green sort of color through my hair. Some parts of it look blue on my head because there are parts of my hair that have been bleached for a very long time. Well, actually no, because I get my hair cut. But like the ends of my hair, you know, are always the most longest bleach, so they are very often like white from how often they are getting bleached, because I go once a month. So some parts of it look blue, but it is mostly green. I'm really happy with the color actually. I think it really looks good on me. After I went to get my hair done, I went to go to my grandma's house for dinner. I go there with my cousins every week to have dinner with my grandma. And the Uber driver who drove me from the salon complimented my hair and my glasses. I just have clear frame glasses, there's nothing special about them. But he complimented me on them, and I said thank you. And the lady who was at the salon next to me, when I sat back down in the chair after I had my hair washed to get the bleach out, she said, "That actually looks really nice." And she was also getting her hair dyed blonde. And the hairstylist, who is she's my godmother, which is why I can get it done every month, because she does it for me for free. She had asked the client next to me, if she wanted to do something with her hair other than getting it blonde, and she was like, you got any colors? And I was like, yeah, we got blue, we got green, we got red. Because every time I get a new color, I just leave it at her place. Because I know I'm not going to do it at home by myself. And because I get it done for free, I go, you can just use this on whoever comes in. Like, if you don't have, like, if someone comes in and asks for that color and then you've just got it, just use it, you know, just make sure you've got more for me next time I come in. So I just leave them there. So I was like, yeah, we've got all these colors, you know, acting like I work there. And then she was like an older lady, not old, like a middle-aged mother sort of lady. And she was like, haha, no, I can't go back to my family with a color, you know, they'll make fun of me, whatever. And, you know, I didn't say anything about it. You know, everyone has their preference. But then when I got up from the getting the bleach washed out of my hair, and I sat down to get it cut, because she cuts it after she colors it, because it's easier to bleach when it's longer. I sat down and she goes, wow, that actually looks really good on you. Maybe I will consider getting a color next time I come in. And I said, well, we've got plenty of options here. Yeah. Then when I went to my grandma's house and my cousins were all there, they all said, no one said it looked bad. Some of my cousins explicitly said it looked good, but none of them said it looked bad. They just said it looked blue, and I said it's green. It's like a seafoam green, and they were like, it's very clearly blue. And I was like, I have the box at home. If I had done it on my whole head, they probably would have thought it was green, but because it's going against the blonde, it probably also just looks a little bit blue, which is something that happens quite often. When I got red in my hair, people would think I had my hair dyed pink, which was not correct. It was just the fact that my hair is so damn bright that when I bleached it with a red bleach, it would eventually start to fade into like a shade of pink. And also because I had just come from the salon, my hair was still wet. You know, she dried it with a towel, obviously, when she was done so she could cut it, but she didn't dry it, she didn't dry it, she just dried it enough so that she could easily cut it and stuff. And then I just kind of let the wind dry it as I waited for the Uber, who I only had to wait for 3 minutes for, so I didn't wait that long. So it was still wet when I walked in, sort of. It was damp, I would say. And they were like, it's blue. And I was like, it's not blue, it's green. Anyway. Yeah. I don't remember why I got onto talking about why I dyed my hair green. But we are... How long? We are 7 minutes away from the reveal. So I do hope that they show new Megas, not just Raichu and Raichu, but I do want them to show Raichu in game, because my enjoyment of Mega Raichu X is really stemming from the way that it looked when it was in motion. If it's, for whatever reason, when it's in the game, if it's standing on its 2 back paws only, I don't mind that at all. But if it's standing on its tails, its 2 really long lightning bolt tails, that's going to ruin it for me, and that's crazy because Mega Raichu X shot up to my top 5 Pokemon so fucking fast that it's crazy. My top 5 is Sylveon, Heracross, Raichu, Milotic, 5th member, who I don't know from heart. I have a lot of people vying for that 5th slot right now. There's Celebi's up there, Suicune's up there, Umbreon's up there, Mawile is also up there, Hisui and Zorua. But I know that my top 4 right now, because my top 3 was Sylveon, Heracross, Milotic. And it was Sylveon, Milotic, Heracross, something about that changed recently. I got a shirt with Heracross on it. It's got a little Stitch Heracross right above my... What is this? It's on my left. So if you're looking at me, it's on my right above my right titty. This little Stitch Heracross. And then under it, it's got little Stitch text that just says, "Do your best." And I was just like, that's such a cute shirt. I also got a Heracross plush, which I don't have a Milotic plush, because I got it and they had Milotic, and then I went back. So when I went to a place, and I went there and I got Sylveon, and I was like, that's the only one I'm gonna get. But then as I was walking around, it was this big place, and it had the same company that was selling these plushes had a bunch of different stalls in all the different places that you could be in this big place that I was in. It's hard to explain what it is. So I got the Sylveon and I was like, I'm not going to buy any more. And then I went to a different store and they had different plushes there, including a Hisuian Zorua. Actually, I think Hisuian Zorua might be number 5 because I did spend like too much money on a really good plush of Hisuian Zorua. And I have a matching Sylveon one from the same set. So I think my top 5 is Sylveon, Heracross, Milotic, Mega Raichu specifically, and then Alpha Hisuian Zorua. Although you can find them as Alpha, and I was the first person live on YouTube to find a shiny one. I'm going to pull up Pokemon's YouTube channel. That way I'm ready to switch over in a couple minutes. Pokemon. The official Pokemon YouTube channel. They had a banner and it flashed on screen twice and now it's gone. So let me go to the... Oh, it's still flashing. That is concerning. I guess I'll switch over and then I'll give the flash warning so that anyone who's watching is prepared. Alright, hello. So if you're here now, you are now watching... If you've skipped ahead in the VOD, you are now watching the actual reaction to the trailer. It goes up in 2 minutes. Very brief warning. There is supposed to be a banner. Let's see if I can get my mouse on screen. Does it show on screen? No, it does not show on the capture. Above where it says the Pokemon YouTube channel, there was a picture of a Legend ZA banner there. It was flashing and now it's disappeared, but it came back and it disappeared again. So just a brief warning, if you are watching in the next, I think I've got like 1.5 minutes until the trailer goes up. It may flash again. So just like a flash warning if you need that. But yeah, if you did skip ahead, you should go back. I talked about what I want to see in the trailer. I will briefly recap it while we're waiting. I do want them to have it be presentation style, so they have someone who is doing VO and is explaining what the DLC is. I want them to show footage of the new Megas. I want them to show footage of Mega Raichu in game and not Mega Raichu, I don't know, the fucking CG. Like I want them to show what Mega Raichu looks like in game. Oh, the banner flashed, I saw it. I'm going to pause the music now, which is on a different tab. Alright. Now I will refresh the page. Flash warning for the banner. Oh, no, it's just normal now. Cool. Hi, the banner. Alright, it's time. Where are you, trailer? Please don't tell me it's just a tweet. No, Sarah retweeted that there's a trailer. Hello? Hello? Where is the trailer? There it is. Oh my god, there's already stuff on the frick. There was stuff on the frickin' thumbnail, but I didn't see it. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go to the highest quality. And now we watch. And then we'll go back and we'll go through.
The Pokemon Legends
Where are they?
Dimension DLC. It's time to see what new adventures await you. Here in Lumios, a city shared by people and Pokemon, something strange is afoot. Distortions are forming all over. And at Hotel Z, a mysterious girl named Ansha appears along with Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon.
Who?
Team
What
MZ
is going
will
on?
borrow Hoopa's power to dive into one of these strange distortions. On the other side, you'll find yourself in an otherworldly, not quite Lumiose city. You'll encounter different Pokemon living and thriving there than the ones in Lumiose.
Regional forms.
Watch out. These Pokemon are hyper strong.
Why are they?
Even seasoned trainers.
Why are they 164? That Pokemon was level 164.
To go adventuring in hyperspace, you'll need help from Ansha and Hoopa.
She's literally two
Ansha
years.
is a talented donut chef.
Oh, she's cute.
She bakes berries into donuts for Hoopa to eat, awakening its power so it can open distortions.
She's the
and
youngest
allow you
person
to
ever.
enter new pockets
Why is
of
she so small?
hyperspace. If you use the berries you can find in hyperspace, it seems you can make even more effective donuts.
Karina!
A newly arrived trainer will help you in this investigation. Karina, the successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus.
Oh my god.
She'll join Team MZ in
That is a
tackling the mysteries of
crazy
hyperspace
outfit.
Lumiose.
That's literally insane. Mega Chimecho!
Here's a Pokemon
Wow.
with a newly discovered Mega Evolution, Mega Chimecho. In this form, Chimecho is flanked by dangling copies of itself.
Oh my gosh, the thing on the back of it looks like Chingling.
Mighty sound wave attacks. There's also Mega Baxcalibur,
Wow.
distinguished by the blade on its back. Even bigger now.
That's a
thanks to
Gen
Mega
9
Evolution.
Pokemon.
With such a big blade, Mega Baxcalibur can smash all kinds of things. Crisis looms as distortions form around the
Raichu,
city.
please show Raichu in game.
What caused Hyperspace Lumiose to appear? Join your Team MZ crew and your new allies and discover who or what lies waiting for you in hyperspace. The Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC,
Whoa!
featuring additional story content and more.
December
will arrive
10?
December 10.
That's so close. That's like a month away. I already bought it, so I don't need to wait, but that's only a month away. I thought it was going to be for Pokemon Day. Oh, Baxcalibur for Season 4, which makes sense. Oh! Extra side mission, Shine Bright Like a Gemstone, now available. After claiming your Dian Sightstone, complete the side mission and get the mythical Pokemon Diancie for your team. I love Diancie. Alright, cool, thanks. We have to go back. We have to go back. This is literally the youngest person ever. But she kind of reminds me of someone. But I can't put my finger on it. Let me mute the trailer. I know who she reminds me of. She reminds me of that little girl who was the ancestor of Cheryl from Sinnoh, the Hisuian ancestor, but that might just be because she's little and a girl. I need to get a different look at her. I need to go over here where she's in an outfit that's not like mostly covering her. She is very cute though. She's the youngest person ever. That's the youngest person ever. Wow. What a cutie. Eee. I need to look at Karina's outfit again. This is crazy. This is crazy. Also, not the flat texture being broken in this picture. Like right here. On her left side, the third one down. That shit is a broken texture. That should not look like that, I don't think. Yeah, because it looks fine in this picture. She literally looks crazy. She looks insane. Why does she look like this? Why didn't they just make her normal? I don't know. She looks crazy. She looks crazy. She looks crazy. But I love this. This is so camp. This is camp as hell. Why do you look like this? What were you doing in the closet this whole time? You can't dress for shit. I need to go back to... Where was it? I want to see the Pokemon that they were adding. So I'm keeping it muted so I can pause it without having to have, like, you know, the audio keeps like stuttering from how much I'm pausing it. Okay, so this is a place where you buy clothes, and I know because this is my personal hellscape. Pokemon do not normally spawn here, so that's new. Chandelure is obviously not new. Cubone is, and Alola Marowak certainly is new. Mr. Rhyme is new. This is outside of the museum, the art museum, which if we can go inside might have different things in it, which is interesting to think about. Larvitar is not new. Garganacl is new, and Garganacl is also Gen 9. And also, I would like to point out, this is the first time that we are seeing Garganacl, and this is Knucklestack. Knucklestack and Garganacl in this style, because in Gen 9 they had the that very realistic textures. In Gen 9, we're still in Gen 9. In Scarlet Violet, they had the very realistic textures, whereas these are more of like the cartoony textures. I think they look way better. Golisopod is new. This is in the Fists of Justice dojo. Golisopod and Wimpod. So if I go back, I think some of these... Now, like I said, I said during the pre-stream. Hello, Naho. We just watched the trailer for the DLC for Legends ZA, and now we are analyzing it. So I saw the leaks. I know the Pokemon that have Megas. I don't remember all of them. However, I do think that some of these Pokemon in these shots are ones that have Megas. Marowak, no. Mr. Mime, no, because it evolves. Garganacl, I think, might get a Mega. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. I did see the leaks. I don't remember the leaks. I'm not looking at them right now. And the only ones from the leaks that I remember are the ones that are on my DLC team. Because the reason I remember them, and that's why I want them on my team. That's why I remember them. So, Garganical? Mega Garganical, maybe? Mega Golisopod, maybe? It feels weird that they're showing him like this. Alright, so it looks like you do like tasks and you get points, but you also earn calories. And also, there are Pokemon here that are over level 100 for the first time in Pokemon, in official Pokemon. That is a level 142 Golisopod who is using Leech Life to literally obliterate this level 96 Malamar. Who else is on this trainer's team? Trevenant? No, if Trevenant was getting a Mega, they would have given it a Mega. Roserade, same. Both of these Pokemon are in the base game. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, there are just wild Pokemon in here. This is normally where you buy clothes. I can also see some Mega Shards in the back. I wish my cursor was showing up on screen. That would be so great, but it's not. So you'll have to bear with me. Alola Marowak is attacking. It's using Bulldoze, very normal. This trainer's team, also all base game Pokemon. Everything on this team has a Mega except Aegislash and Dedenne. I don't see why they would not have given Aegislash or Dedenne a Mega in the game if they were going to give them Megas. I don't think that they are going to give any Gen 6 Megas in the DLC. And that's coming from both. Like I said, I don't remember the list, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't any Gen 6 Pokemon on there. How long is the trailer? It's like 3.5 minutes long. It's very short. Oh, that Marowak was trying to kill that guy. Okay. Yep. Oh wait, I want to look at the donuts again. So there are all these different donuts. And they give calories. And they have a survey time. That is a Galarian Meowth. So it looks like what you do is that you make a donut. And then I guess the quality of the donut increases the calories. And then the quality, the number of calories increases the survey time and the level of Pokemon that you find. And then when you feed the donut to Hooper, it'll create an area where you can find Pokemon of this level in these types. Interesting. Usher's Donuts, your order. Yeah, the higher the flavor score a donut has, the stronger its effects will be. Yeah, and you can see when they add in berries, it increases the donut energy, which is the calories, and then the level boost. And they've got hyper berries, which are from the alternate dimension, which are literally just me when I click the home button 3 times on my iPod Touch, and I invert the colors of the screen. You know, I like Karina. I don't think she had any Pokemon that she sent out. But I want to get a look at this again. Okay. Again, a lot of different Pokemon from the base game, except Chimecho, who is new. But you know, Hawlucha got a Mega and Meganium got a Mega. Talonflame and Vivillon did not get Megas. Garchomp already had a Mega. But I don't think there are any Gen 6 Pokemon that are getting Megas in the DLC. But Mega Chimecho looks great. Let's take a good look at it. Yeah, so this is Mega Chimecho from the back. You can see there's the body of Chimecho. And it's got these big ol' ribbons. It's got other wind chimes on it. I love the green. Oh, if Chimecho came in green, I would think so differently about it. But it looks like Chingling. It looks like it's pre-evolved form Chingling. Chingling. This is very cute. However, I am not putting it on my team. Because Chimecho is really bad, and I don't think a Mega Evolution is going to make it good. It's just going to make it okay. Unless it gets like a really incredible stat boost. Did it change types? It used Boom Burst. Maybe it becomes Psychic Normal? Because it's normally just Psychic. But maybe it becomes Psychic Normal and it gets Stab Boom Burst. That would actually make it quite good. And then there's Mega Baxcalibur. He looks very the same. In fact, this kind of looks like Baxcalibur, but this is the beta design, and then they had to cut the number of polygons so that he would run on the Switch 1 version of Scarlet and Violet, if I'm being totally honest. But he looks cool as hell. That sword is like that. This version of Baxcalibur makes sense with the name now, because it's back and Excalibur, and this actually looks like a sword is being shoved through him, whereas a regular Baxcalibur, the idea is there, but the illusion is less so because of how he looks. But this looks cool. He looks cool. I don't think his type will change. I think he's going to stay Ice Dragon. He used Glaive Rush, which is his signature move. This trainer has a very similar team to a team we saw earlier. They have Chandelure now on their team, who does have a Mega, but they still have Trevenant and Roserade, who did not have Megas before. So I think these teams all have 2 Pokemon that don't Mega Evolve, which means that we're not getting any new Pokemon Megas secretly revealed in the teams. But I do think that maybe Garganacl and Golisopod are getting Megas, because their placement in the trailer just felt weird. And then they showed Raichu, but they didn't Mega Evolve it for some reason, which is very annoying. And then they did like a little bit of like what's going on in the dimension story tease. There's Karina again. She looks literally insane. There's Ansha, I think her was name, or Ashna. Very cute. Mega Raichu X, my beloved. Why didn't they show game footage of you? And also it comes out December 10, which is a month away. But yeah, I'm going to rewatch it one more time, but properly.
The Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC. It's time to see what new adventures await you. Here in Lumiose, a city shared by people and Pokemon.
It comes out December 10 now.
Something strange is afoot. Distortions are forming all over.
You might be a little bit behind.
And at Hotel Z,
As in,
a mysterious girl named Ansha
you in chat might be behind.
along with Hoopa,
Me in
the
real life.
mischief Pokemon.
And her name was Ansha.
Team MZ will borrow Hoopa's power to dive into one of these strange distortions. On the other side, you'll find yourself in an otherworldly, not quite Lumiose city. You'll encounter different Pokemon living and thriving there than the ones in Lumiose. Watch out! These Pokemon are hyper strong. Even
The most
trainers
suspicious
keep their guards up.
frickin' Golisopod of all time.
To go adventuring in hyperspace, you'll need help from Ansha and Hoopa. Ansha is a talented donut chef. She bakes berries into donuts for Hoopa to eat, awakening its power so it can open distortions and allow you to enter new pockets of hyperspace. If you use the berries you can find in hyperspace, it seems you can make even more effective donuts. A newly arrived trainer will help you in this investigation. Karina, the successor to a line of Mega Evolution gurus.
So, hold on. She looks normal here. This is just what she looks like, but she's like covering her entire outfit in a big white jacket, and she's not wearing her helmet. But they showed her without her helmet quite a lot in the anime, because she was a main character in the anime for a little bit. She looks completely normal here, and then she rips off her jacket. Where the hell did this come from? Where did it come from? How did she do that? She's crazy. She's crazy, and this outfit is ridiculous, but it's camp as hell.
She'll join Team MZ in tackling the mysteries of hyperspace Lumios. Here's a Pokemon with a newly discovered Mega Evolution, Mega Chimecho. In this form,
this music sounds familiar. Now I'm a little concerned. Why have I heard this music before? What is this a remix of?
Chimecho is flanked by dangling copies of itself. When they resonate with each other, they can unleash mighty sound wave attacks. There's also Mega Baxcalibur, distinguished by the blade on its back, even bigger now thanks to Mega Evolution. With such a big blade, Mega Baxcalibur can smash all kinds of things.
I can't tell. But that sounds so familiar. I would have to like go back through other Pokemon soundtracks and figure it out.
Crisis looms as distortions form around the city. What caused
I wanted to read what Urbane said, but I missed it. Wait. I can just go back. Frame by frame. Take me back to Urbane, please. Muna in reverse. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? Okay.
Hyperspace Lumios to appear?
Yes.
Join your Team MZ crew.
Alright, she's eating with the group. She's eating the curry, the croissant curry.
And your new allies, and discover who or what lies waiting.
So it looks like you do like a... This looks like it's a Rogue Mega fight, but you do it with Karina as well, which this is the first time they've shown it with 2 other people. Normally you only do them with 1 other person.
For you in hyperspace.
Which is crazy, because that means that the Megas might be really, really strong if you need 2 allies to beat them. Also, this scene kills me. Why is he sad? 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 I don't want anything bad to happen to him, because I care about him too much.
Featuring additional story content and more will arrive December 10th.
Wait, let me read the fine print. This paid DLC can be played on the Nintendo Switch version of Legends ZA as well. Full version of the game required to use DLC sold separately. The Mega Dimension DLC has only 1 version. Once purchased, it can be accessed regardless of whether you have the Switch 1 or the Switch 2 version. Screenshots and footage are from a product in development and not final. Products, contents, features, etc. subject to change. And then a bunch of copyright. Okay. And I already got these outfits because I already pre-ordered the DLC. I believe I got these. Yep, I got the Season 2 Delphox. So it looks like Season... hold on. So Season 2 goes until November 25th. And then I believe the previous season ended and then the next season started immediately. So that means that or not immediately. There was like maybe like 12 hours between the seasons. They had to do like an update that fixed a bunch of bugs. So Delphox started today and goes until November 25th. So that's like 20 days. Chestnut would presumably start on November 25th and then go for 20 days, which would put it at like December 15th, which is 5 days after the DLC drops, which means you cannot get Baxcalibur's Megastone when the DLC drops. You have to wait until after the DLC drops, which is the same shit that they did with these two. So you cannot do story with Mega Baxcalibur. That's so funny that they keep doing that. But they made it really easy to get them. They changed the rank that you had to be in the online mode to get the Megastones. It took me like 10 battles to get Greninjas in Season 1. Not only can you just get it in Season 2 by doing one fight, it took me 3 fights to get Delphoxes. Because they moved it down a bunch of ranks. So it's really easy to get them now. So I don't really care. I want to do this. Can I do this right now? I mean, I can. I have free will. But it's 1 a.m. I mean, it's just a side mission. I'll do it. I'll do it. I already have my Switch set up and everything. I just have to open up the capture. And then let me go and get my controller. Oh, is my Switch... No, it's in the dock properly. Let me refresh the page. Hello? Nintendo Switch, are you on? Oh my god. My Switch is not in the dock. That's why the stream isn't picking it up. Dropped my microphone. Okay. Hello, the Nintendo Switch footage. And full screen. Okay. I thought that the Switch was in the dock. The Switch was not in the dock. But the HDMI still lit up, even though the Switch was not in the dock. Let me put the music back on. I'm just gonna have Rosado in the party. I think it should be fine. Link play, mystery gift, get via internet. Should have a mystery gift for the DN site. Yep. Extra side mission available. Meet the conditions to begin. Shine bright like a gemstone. You also get the following items. DN side ×1. Let me do one shiny check before I go, since I'm here. Alright, nothing. Where is this side mission? At the Looker Bureau. This shouldn't take too long. It's just a side quest. Oh! Mimi has the side quest? How are we gonna get that? She cannot speak English. She's literally Esper. Mimi seems interested in your DN site. Mimi must be sensing some kind of psychic energy. It can telepathically pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. Using telepathy takes a lot out of Mimi, so I've asked it to hold back. But even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something, just like now. I wonder what it's detecting. Maybe that DN site you've got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion? Oh, she's gone. Why don't we follow Mimi and see where it's headed, Topher? Side mission EX1. Shine bright like a gemstone. Where is it? Oh, it's just like over there. I was like, if it's gone all the way to the frickin' Alola region, let me just teleport. It's actually quite close by. I think Mimi's picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Hi, Sedna? Mimi and I are on a case right now and we might need your help. Yeah, if you could let Eris and Nyx know too, that would be great. Sorry about that, I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Old friends? Yeah, you see, I run the bureau now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Oh, is that who your office is named after? Exactly, I knew that, but we're pretending I didn't. He was such a kind person and helped me teach so much, but it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer, so eventually he had to go off somewhere and solve more cases. He had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else, far away probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi. And those friends I just spoke to. What were their names? Eris and Nyx? We didn't know anyone by those names, so I don't know who these people are. Mimi has been particularly helpful. Its telepathy has solved so many cases, but like I said, it gets worn out if it uses its powers too much. Oh, off she goes. Come on, Topher, let's follow Mimi. Yes, ma'am. I'll follow Mimi to the ends of the earth. That's literally the youngest person ever. For anyone who's just joining the stream, we watched the trailer and they announced that there was a new side mission you could do if you downloaded an event. So we're just doing it right now, since I'm full of energy. What is it, Mimi? Wait, were you picking up on my own feelings? Is this Mimi's mystical power? Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? Oh yes, I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Yay, Mimi. Thanks for looking out for me, Mimi. What do you say we make a little pit stop to refuel? I mean, we walked like 2 streets away. But like, I don't mind getting a baguette. That was delicious, wasn't it? Now then, Mimi, how about you show us where you wanted to go? I think it would have been funnier if she just forgot. Come on, Topher, let's follow. Oh, I forgot that she runs like Naruto. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not walking all the way over there. I will just teleport this time. Sorry about it. Give me my lost balls. Thanks. Thanks. What's up, Mimi? What are you doing in front of that elevator? I want her to step on it and then get teleported up. You want to go up, don't you? I think we're close to finally unraveling the truth. We'll go first. See you up there. Oh, she walked on by herself. She's so independent. Up there? I mean, sure. I don't know how to get up there, though. Not her sitting on this bench going, what's going to happen to Prison Tower? Girl, it's literally obliterated. Can you not see it from where you're sitting? I don't know if I've ever been up on that building. I don't know how to get there. Oh, maybe from over there? Hold on, I didn't realize there would be parkour and exploration involved. Also, I haven't even picked up this item. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'll get it after. Here we go. It's a really good place to farm for mega crystals. Too bad I don't need them. Whatever you were sensing is around here, right, Mimi? She seems to think so. There are so many mega crystals here. Too many. It's not normal. Oh. Carbink. Oh, they're pissed. Carbink. Girl. That's the most beautiful woman ever. And what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Megastone somehow? Oh, she doesn't know who Deancey is, even though there's a picture of Deancey in the museum of the town that she lives in. What kind of detective is she? The only way to find out whether it's connected to your Megastone is to catch it. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. Got into a battle with a wild Pokemon. I sure did. I'm trying to not kill the Alright, hold on. Oh, I was taking damage. I forgot about the fact that I was taking damage. I don't want to go and get something that has like a super effective move because I'm afraid I might hit Diancie and then I won't be able to catch it. So I'll just keep doing what I was doing before. Not on the freaking annoying. Also, get out of the stealth rocks. Thank you. Okay, now it's just me and Diancie. I want to catch it in a heal bowl. That'd be cute. I was thinking if I had any other pink bowls. I don't. Oh, she's pissed. Okay, let's kill her. Okay. Okay. Change your plans. Close your eyes if you don't want spoilers for who is getting megas in the DLC, because I already talked about how I've been hunting shinies for my DLC team. I need to get Serenity. We are just going to obliterate them. Hello, Deck. I'm doing the Diancie mission from the trailer. Before I go to bed, it's 1 in the morning, but I have energy because I got excited from the trailer. Oops, that was the wrong attack. I meant to use Iron Head. Wow, that didn't kill. This thing has a really low catch rate. And Emma's gonna keep telling me that I need to not defeat it and I need to catch it. But I want to get it in a heal bowl. Hey, Diancie. Hey, Diancie. Perish. Wow, she lived the Mega Iron Head? That's crazy. Girl. She's pissing me off. I have to go buy more heal balls. They are not here. They're at the Ball Emporium, or the Ball Boutique. So I have to go there and get them. This way. Oh my god, they're so cheap. I'm just gonna buy 50. Alright. Let's try again. Oh, I did it. It just decided it wanted to be caught that time. Good job. I knew you could handle it, Topher. Hey, can I see that Pokemon you just caught? Yeah? Oh, she's fine now. It's so pretty. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar Sundial. Anastar? Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anastar City said to have something to do with Megastones. Player character confirmed not to come from Anastar City. This brings so many things to mind. In particular, I'm thinking about two people who I've met since I parted ways with Locke, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. The Professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Professor Sycamore's theory was that Megastones formed 3,000 years ago when certain stones were irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. That actually makes sense. It's okay, Mimi. I'm here to keep Lumio safe, and Topher is here to help too. Make sure you take good care of this Pokemon, okay, Topher? Lumiose needs people like you, people who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. I guess we'll head back to the Looker Bureau. Take care. What about the two people that she called? Ah, I just remembered that AZ mentioned something else. He said during his long journey searching for Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all Mega Evolution. That's what got him always thinking about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Anyway, thanks for helping out, Topher. I'll see you around. Okay. I mean, cool, I guess. I don't know why she called those other people. There is literally a Dratini standing right there. I need to go and get this item. Or I'll kill myself live on television. HP up. I actually need those for my DLC team. Now that we know that Pokemon are going to be over level 100, I have to make sure that my team is actually EV trained, which they were going to be already, but I need to make sure of it. I'll do like 5 resets of this area and then I'll end, because I do have to go to bed for work tomorrow, unfortunately. Oh, get back in the party. I love this Pokemon so much, by the way. This is such a cool design, especially when they showed it in the anime teaser for Oras, and it had like a sword that it made out of crystals that it was using to fight Mega Gallade. That shit was crazy. I love Mega Diancie so much. Alright, let me put it in the box. And then let me take Rosado back out. Let me kill all the annoying Pokemon. This Malamar. that Malamar should be fine. Because sometimes that Malamar can spawn like over here. And it'll be annoying. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'll do a few more. I'll go for a couple minutes. You have 4 spawns? Yeah, there's a glitch that you can do to increase the number of spawns. You can do up to 6. I'm not going to go through it right now because it'll take too long. And I don't need to set it up because I literally have it on screen. But basically what you do is that you get the 2 alphas to attack you, and you keep saving outside of the area, and it changes their spawn location, and then if you do it enough times you can get them to kill you, and then when you refresh the area after they kill you, it'll keep the fact that there were other Pokemon that you spawned outside of the tower, but also Pokemon that are spawning inside the tower. The only way they leave is if you catch or defeat them. So if you get, like, when I've gotten plenty of shinies in here, when I get the shiny and I catch it, then that spawn will be gone and I have to redo the trick. And I can't do it. I can never do it. I did it properly the first time and I was able to get 6, and then ever since then I wasn't able to get 6. I can only ever get 4, which is fine because 4 is plenty. It's hell enough to catch them as it is. What are your thoughts, Dak, about the trailer? I thought it was very good. You can go back and watch the VOD to see my reaction when I'm done. But I would like to hear your thoughts, because I can't go back and watch the VOD for you. Also, if you must know, Garchomp is my target, so every time I see a Garchomp I get excited, but I never go up to them and check them. I just wait to see if it's on the next respawn, and it never is. That bitch is never gonna shine for me. Ah, please Garchomp, I don't want to hunt you in Area 8, it's so bad there. It stinks like Camerupt. Thoughts on the trailer? Everything about it, the DLC trailer. Did you not see that there was a trailer for the DLC? Surely you know about the trailer for the DLC. That's why we're here. Y number's big? True. I did get jump scared by level 146 Golisopod. That's too high. Chimeko is whimsy. I was like, oh, Chimeko is cute. I also think that Mega Baxcalibur is very good. I think that it is better than regular Baxcalibur, and I think that it gets the concept of Baxcalibur across more than regular Baxcalibur does. Make it Psychic Fairy. We have too many. I think it should be Psychic Normal. We do have some of those already though, but I do think it would be better as Psychic Normal, especially because it gets Boom Burst. So it would get Stab but Boom Burst. Yeah, Golisopod was in the trailer. They showed it had its own section, and then they showed it killing a Malamar with Leech Life. being... Oh. You have respawned. I think that Golisopod's getting a Mega. I think that they showed it because it's getting a Mega, and I think that Garganacl is getting a Mega, and they showed it because it's getting a Mega. But only those two. I don't think Marowak is getting a Mega, and I don't think Mr. Mime is getting a Mega, because they only showed Galarian Mr. Mime, who has an evolution. And I don't think they are making a Pokemon who can evolve get a Mega evolution. With the one exception being Mega Floette, of course. And I have seen the leaks, but I only remember the ones that I want on my DLC team. I don't remember anyone else. So, I do think that both Golisopod and Garganacl are going to get Megas, because I don't know why they showed them there otherwise. So prominently, might I add. What the? Oh, Stunfisk. They showed Munna by itself, but no Musharna, so I'm gonna say no on Mega Musharna as well. I don't think that that's happening. They didn't show any of the Megas. They didn't show any Pokemon that I know are getting Megas from my DLC team. And they didn't show Mega Raichu, but they did show Raichu. I don't know why they didn't show Mega Raichu. That makes me so sad. I was so excited to see it in game, and then they just didn't show it. Oh, I forgot that there would be a Japanese trailer. I don't want to watch that. What trailer did you watch? I watched the one that was on Pokemon's YouTube channel, and it did not have any Raichu in it. It had, well, it had the picture of the two Raichus, that's like for the thing. And then it had there was a trainer that had a Raichu. Just a regular Raichu. Double Sylveon. On Instagram? I don't have that. Maybe I'll look. Maybe before I go to bed, I'll watch the Japanese trailer and see if it has different footage. Because I really wanted to see what they looked like in game. Specifically Mega Raichu X, because I don't give a fuck about Mega Raichu Y. But I give the most amount of fucks about Mega Raichu X. An insane number of them. Like more than... like the same level of insanity as level 146 Golisopod killing you with Leech Life. We love Golisopod. Golosopid. Golosopid. Oh, I didn't kill them right, and now they're back. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it because I don't have Instagram, and when I try to open Instagram things on the browser, sometimes it does not show them for me. I will do my best though, and if not, I can always just see if I can put it into download Instagram video for free.com. I'm sure that exists. If it exists in 17 million websites for YouTube, there's one for Instagram. I kind of want to keep going until something shines, but I know that that could take literally hours, and it is past 1:30 and I should be going to bed because I do have to get up for work tomorrow. Maybe I will give myself, we're in area 20, I'll give myself 20 more resets after this one. This one doesn't count. So the next 20, so this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5. I'm holding myself accountable by counting. That's why they're called accountable. This is number 6. This is number 7. This is number 8. Always check that fletchling when I do this area because I have had it shiny like 3 times. This is number 9. This is number 10, so we're halfway there. This is number 11. This is number 12. This is number 13. This is number 14. number 15. It's number 16. This is number 17. This is a dead Squirtle. This is number 18. Two Aegislash. This is number 19. And this is number 20. And then one more, because you always do one last check. Oh, Sylveon, how lucky. Alright, I was live a lot longer than I intended to be, but that's going to be it for today. Let me put my settings back to normal. No background music. Yeah, that's going to be it for tomorrow. Today. It is now Friday for me, so I will go to work when I wake up, and then I will go to bed, and then I have something I have to do in the morning on Saturday. But I should be streaming around lunchtime for me, which is like 12 hours ago, in whatever time you're watching right now, if you're watching live. Otherwise, just look up what time is lunchtime in Australia. I mean, look up what time it is in Australia and then make it midday. That's when I'll be streaming for The Legend of Zelda. It's not called that. It's called Hyrule Warriors. For Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment Part 2. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night.